find an outlet around the Blues box. Lee Camp slick back hair today, puts it up long. Jukovic just is able to use his body to lay it off for Hogan. Jukovic then gets it back. Now Bellingham, edge of the D, will shoot, bent one off the post. What a fantastic effort from Bellingham, who spotted a gap there that I don't think anyone else saw. Brentford player has pulled up, and his game may be over. As Blues win a free kick right on the edge of the box on the left-hand side, and Brentford on the back foot here, and Jude Bellingham nearly scored the opening goal of the game.
It's great footwork from Jude. He's used the run of Jukovic past him to open up some space. And he'll
find Pedersen, the match winner, back in August. In conditions at Griffin Park were very much on the contrary to today. Bellingham, great footwork from him. Finds Bayer in space on the right-hand side. Blues could have a 2-on-1 here with Colin on the overlap, but Bayer goes for goal, and it just bounces across the face. It had Raya scrambling, but unfortunately for Blues, it didn't bustle in the back of the net.
Yeah, working really well. Bellingham started like a house on fire. Just that, he's just given us that balance on the left-hand side, where he wants to cut in and play more.
Marcondes down the right, tries to squeeze a ball towards the edge of the box, but Jake Clark-Salter perfectly placed, and Blues again are able to find halfway and link up to make something happen. It's Gary Gardner getting involved here, skips away from Norgard, now running at Dalsgaard on the left, low ball in, Hogan's left it, and that means that Lucas Jukovic can tuck it in instead.
What a run by Gardner. He's picked the ball up twice in the last 5 minutes and gone and made something happen. He's playing. Blues, when you're saying about them being confident, like I've never seen him quite like this.
Well, Jukovic will get the credit for it. We'll have to wait for the replay, but Gary Gardner, the architect, and we saw him a few moments ago, almost create a chance for Scott Hogan. This time, he plays it across the face. Hogan leaves it, and we'll give that to Lucas Jukovic. On the right-hand side, up against Henry. Right side of the box, chops inside Bayer, then back on the outside, then sort of gets caught up in his feet and goes down. No penalty given, but the Tilton end were pretty unanimous in thinking otherwise. Now Brentford themselves trying to use pace the other way. Ben Rama's on his own, and Ivan Šunjić in a one-on-one battle made sure that he was always going to come out on top. But Blues have to be careful that they're not outdone by leaving the back door open like Brentford have a couple of times already in this game. Work to the edge of the box, and Mark Roberts makes the important tackle and spots a good ball around the corner as well, and Scott Hogan will get there ahead of his man. Right side of the box, he's on his own, but Scott Hogan might do it on his own. The block comes in, and Brentford are able to deal with it. Lee Camp in the 6-yard box as Marcondes lines up to clip this one in towards the back post, where there's a free header and an equaliser, and just like that, it's Ethan Pinnock against the run of play who puts Brentford on terms. The wind, it's deep towards the back post where Roberts heads it back in. Hogan tried to hook it goalwards, and the keeper got enough behind it to send it the other way. Ultimately out for a Brentford throw on the far side, but Hogan, the poacher, stiffing around the 6-yard box and nearly latching on the end of that Roberts header.
Yeah, Hogan's got a touch there as well.
Watkins trying to lay it off on the outside for Marcondes, and then he releases Watkins right side of the box. This time he is bearing down on goal, and Lee Camp's big paw gets behind it and thuds it behind for a corner. It's then looped up into the air. Roberts in the driving seat as he heads clear, but Ben Rama will drive one from a long way out. Lee Camp parries it up in the air and out for the corner. He's so close to the corner flag, he doesn't want to be too square with the throw, otherwise the keeper will get it. Not so much of a run up this time. Oh, keeper drops it. Jake Clark-Salter did not get enough behind it, and his hands go straight to his head. Blues defence just getting a bit deeper and deeper, which is giving Brentford the room to come to them. Ben Rama, low ball, good save by Camp. It was toe poked in his direction by Marcondes, who took it right in his stride. And Camp again refusing to be beaten.
Don't know whether it's slight change to the formation or tired legs, but Blues, there's more gaps opening up here that too easily then will Brentford allowed to get into such a position to swing that cross in.
Well, Condes to clip it. It's headed down, Fosu in there. Oh, it's hit the post, it's still not fully clear. Blues in all sorts of bother and eventually can just shunt it out to the far side and breathe an awfully big sigh of relief.
His legs flying everywhere here, off the post, and Fosu looks to have missed it, and then another rebound. Just a mad scramble to get something to send it away from the goal for Blues there.
It's a Sunday league time
the fight.
That was given as a red card. I don't think Brentford could have any complaints. Oh, 2 handballs. Well, the referee's not seen either of them. That is remarkable.
Brentford had dodged a bullet there. That too blatant. I'm trying to see whether or not
Henry with the first, isn't it? That's his chest, but Pinnock, that is as clear as you like. Bayer takes it quick for Crowley, looks towards the box. Oh, keeper caught out, and he flaps it away. Corner.
This wind again. With a little bit more rain. The keeper's unsighted there. Don't know if he's taken a couple of too many steps forward to come and meet
Roberts with the diagonal out of play. And the referee calls time. And everyone can get a bit of shelter as Storm Dennis intensifies and Blues' unbeaten run continues to 10 in all competitions. A very creditable 1-1 draw here against promotion chasing Brentford, and Blues, particularly after the first half performance, may be wondering if they could have got all 3. Jude Bellingham struck the post before Lukas Jutkiewicz bundled over the opener after superb work from Gary Gardner. Brentford quickly replied with a goal from a set piece. Ethan Pinnock peeling off to the back post and headering past Lee Camp. Brentford's chances increased in the second period, but Blues may be hard done by that they didn't get a penalty after the goal scorer Pinnock looked like he handled inside the box. But all in